afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Chaos Gamer coming at you with another Chaos Quest, this time looking at Grim Dawn. So, guys, this was pretty exciting. So, this is a bit of a narrative of another video. So, if you check back to the video I posted yesterday, if I post this today, of course, otherwise I could be wrong, so don't you judge me. Anyway, I ended up doing Grim Dawn, and my PC mic was all bust, so I couldn't actually do it. Then I was going to do a narrative later, but I'm like, it's an hour of gameplay. So let's first discuss. What brought me back to this conclusion was IRL driving me up a freaking wall. And guys, I've been trying to lay back on my cursing and things like that, because, you know, I can never tell if I want to try to marry my IRL and all this stuff with each other, because I do like keeping it separate, but at the same time, you know, life choices and everything. But either way, IRL has been driving up a freaking wall, making me go crazy, and, you know, I just had a moment of, let me go play some Diablo. So I go to install it, and I had Diablo 4 installed. I totally forgot. I bought Diablo 4. I played it for half a second. Then life got in the way. And adulting totally punched me in the face. So, it was installed. I had to do a quick patch, but that took a couple of seconds, minutes, whatever. And I gave it a run. Now, something I thought was interesting, because usually, guys, I play a guardian character, a tank character, any type of protective bastard that's going to get a lot of abuse. There goes the cursing. Fuck it. Anyway, so, I usually am that character. This time, I play the barbarian, the paladin, whatever. This time around, I went right for necromancer, motherfucker. Let's raise the dead and peel off everyone's face, just like the universe did to all of us in 2024. Does anyone else feel like 2024 was an extra kick right in the nuts, or whatever the heck you identify as, and compared to most? I mean, this whole COVID thing was really something. And 2024, it felt like the aftermath of, or the end game of a really shitty level. End game, a really shitty game, rather. Nonetheless, I played Diablo 4, and I found myself doing something that I have not done in a Diablo game in quite some time. And that was enjoying it. That's right, guys. Diablo 3 was like, I don't know, I didn't dislike it as much as most did. I didn't like how they did the start. This isn't a Diablo 3 video. The point is, I was pleasantly surprised, played as a necromancer, was having a good time, and I'm thinking to myself, if I'm having this much fun playing Diablo 4, imagine how much fun I'd actually have if I were to play Grim Dawn. So I rejoined the Facebook community, which I'll probably share this links with. So, you know, shout out if you fuckers are watching this. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at you. I appreciate your comments. Anyway, I go in the community, and the first thing, which I thought was pretty freaking cool compared to Blizzard, no offense, Blizzard, but you kind of shit the bed between your employees getting molested and, you know, you guys fucking up multiple good stories. Seriously, you made history with Diablo and Diablo 2. You guys were like Terminator. Terminator 1 was great. Terminator 2, holy fuck, a sequel that was just as good, if not better, than the fucking original. You guys pulled it off, Diablo 2, and then you guys are like, hey, we have an idea. Why don't we fuck the whole thing up, make it all pastel, let's mix some of the World of Warcraft engine with Diablo 3 and make it all sparkly, which was fine. It's just, you know, we're growing up, we're older, we want grungy shit to match our lives. Nonetheless, that's when I realized it's time to go back to Grim Dawn. I do a nice little post, and I don't know what I'm going to walk into, and everyone was a pleasure, and it's encouraged me to play more. I actually carved out an hour, and, well, actually, I didn't carve it out. I mean, I do what everybody else does. I game when everybody else in the world is asleep, and then people wonder why we're asleep during the day, because that's our only time for ourselves. Anyway, I start playing Grim Dawn again, and guys, I have my level 100 warder. I've got my random 90s and 80s and whatever. I went on my warder for a second. I had no fucking clue where I was. I had no idea what my goals or dreams were, like just in IRL. And I was like, you know what? Let me start fresh. let's start over. And again, I got some really great feedback about the upcoming expansion. I do agree, though, guys. Some of you commented about how, where's the next expansion? Some of you are like, fuck you, No, actually, none of you were. You guys were really polite, I felt. But, hey, if you're going to do a good story, then make it happen. Because here I am, years later, starting fresh and loving it. So I got my Necromancer. That's nothing new. I have done Necromancers. I've done variations of Necromancers. But I don't know. I'm actually feeling that Overlord feel. Anybody watch anime who's watching this, Lord Ainz, I'm feeling a little like extra evil. Justified but evil because, that's how fucked up the world is. So I figured I would just personify that in a video game sense through playing Grim Dawn. Anyway, let me get to what I found. What I found was that after all these years in time, Grim Dawn is still the phenomenal, fantastic game that it once was. I really enjoyed coming back to it. Some of the stuff threw me because, well, I just wasn't expecting certain things. Like, the healing, guys, I died so many fucking times. So many fucking times I died because of the healing, not realizing we already had it. So I was actually in good shape, I just didn't know it. So that was a big help. Some guy came in and he was nice to play with for a bit. I didn't like that he was kind of like owning all the shit, but then, he was higher level because I liked the challenge. I liked that I died. I mean, I didn't like it. I felt like a noob, but I felt like I was fucking recording it and posting my noobery. Noobery, I like it. Anyway, so I had a good time playing it. But I'll tell you, being a fucking Necromancer, you're fucking soft. I really didn't hit hard at all myself. My minions, I got up to 7 bones, fucking skeletons doing their thing, and it was a good time. Anyway, guys, I just want to do a quick thing. Gotta go get back to IRL, and get back to all that stuff. But either way, guys, I can't believe how great Grim Dawn was. I'm gonna be doing some more videos. I'm gonna get a new mic so that way I can actually do some streaming and some recording, so that way I can give a reaction while I'm playing the game. That's why I tried. The mic didn't work, and again, I was going to do a narration over it, but that's an hour of narration. That would be 2 hours of my life wasted on a whole bunch of people who are probably never going to fucking watch this video anyway. But if you do, hopefully you're entertained by my voice. If you like what you see here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you really like, well, I already said it, hit the fucking subscribe button. I said it twice because it means something. And leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time.